Leadership is hard. It's a skill. It's a technique. 90% of leadership is the ability to communicate something people want. Leadership is service to others. Turn around or growth. It's getting your people focused on the goal. That is still the job of leadership. Leadership is a position where you want to create the opportunity to inspire people to walk along beside you, not listen to what you say. To me, leadership is about encouraging people. It's about stimulating them. It's about enabling them to achieve what they can achieve, and to do that with a purpose. Leadership appears to be the art of getting others to want to do something you are convinced should be done. The signs of outstanding leadership appear primarily among the followers. Are the followers reaching their potential? Are they learning, serving? Do they achieve the required results? Do they change with grace? Manage conflict? There are good leaders who actively guide and bad leaders who actively misguide. Hence, leadership is about persuasion, presentation, and people skills. Most businesses think that product is the most important thing. But without great leadership, mission, and a team that deliver results at a high level, even the best product won't make a company successful. Whether we are talking about leadership, teamwork, or client service, there is no more powerful attribute than the ability to be genuinely honest about one's weaknesses, mistakes, and needs for help. Leadership is a way of thinking, a way of acting, and most importantly, a way of communicating. The most dangerous leadership myth is that leaders are born, that there is a genetic factor to leadership. This myth asserts that people simply either have certain charismatic qualities or not. That's nonsense. In fact, the opposite is true. Leaders are made rather than born. Leadership consists not in degrees of technique, but in traits of character. It requires moral rather than athletic or intellectual effort, and it imposes on both leader and follower alike the burdens of self-restraint. No institution can possibly survive if it needs geniuses or Superman to manage it. It must be organized in such a way as to be able to get along under a leadership composed of average human beings. Real leadership is leaders recognizing that they serve the people that they lead. You learn far more from negative leadership than from positive leadership, because you learn how not to do it, and therefore you learn how to do it. You have to enable and empower people to make decisions independent of you. Each person on a team is an extension of your leadership. If they feel empowered by you, they will magnify your power to lead. When you are in a leadership role, you can never please all of the people all of the time. There's also a lot of responsibility that goes along with it that others may not realize. A big part of leadership is just being comfortable with the fact that some decisions really are only yours. Leadership is, among other things, the ability to inflict pain and get away with it, short-term pain, for long-time gain. In a very real way, ownership is the essence of leadership. When you are charged, then you own whatever happens in a company, school, or any other organization. Good leadership is to know when to go, and you only succeed as a good leader if you have transported someone else in and the company gets stronger. Then you have succeeded as a leader. We have to trust the voices of the community to be in leadership and know what we need for our communities. For any movement to gain momentum, it must start with a small action. This action becomes multiplied by the masses and is made tangible when leadership changes course due to the weight of the movement's voice. The supreme quality for leadership is unquestionably integrity. Without it, no real success is possible, no matter whether it is on a section gang, a football field, in an army, or in an office. The more that social democracy develops, grows, and becomes stronger, the more the enlightened masses of workers will take their own destinies, the leadership of their movement, and the determination of its direction into their own hands. Leadership is about doing the right thing, even if it is going against a vast number of people. Leadership is standing with your people. People say you have to live to fight another day, but sometimes you have to show you are a true leader. Leadership experts and the public alike extol the virtues of transformational leaders, those who set out bold objectives and take risks to change the world. We tend to downplay transactional leaders whose goals are more modest as mere managers. At the heart of a great leader is a curious mind, heart, and spirit. There is a new model of leadership in the world that rides on the premise that every single person in the organization can be a leader. Titles are important for structure and order, but real power does not come from titles. Leadership is not a contest of likability. Leadership often boils down to making the tougher choices. You are not in a popularity contest.